Hey there, lovelies. How are you? Hopefully you're having an amazing day. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about how to make sure that you submit the best photo along with your application for your upcoming audition. Now, the reason that this is so important is because a lot of times this is the first impression that you're going to give the coaches and the judges about how photogenic you are, how your body looks, and just how beautiful you are on the inside and out. And it's extremely important because a lot of times the judges pull out these photos during deliberations. So don't sleep on the importance of your audition photo. So let's get started. So here are the 7 must-dos for your audition photo. Now, I want to make sure that you grab the PDF. We do have a freebie here. So if you want to not only get your 7 must-dos, but you also want to actually get a packing list for your photo shoot, then be sure to grab that below. And what's really good about these tips is that you can actually use these whether you are auditioning for a team and you need pictures for an upcoming audition, or if you have already made the team and you need to prepare for your team photo day or your calendar trip. So let's get started. Number 1, conduct thorough research before your photo shoot to ensure you know the desired look of the dancers of the team. Now, you know that I say this all of the time. Research, research, research. It is so important. You want to make sure that you know what the current girls look like, and you want to pretty much fit the mold of that. So if the team normally has a smoky eye, then you want a smoky eye. If the team normally wears their hair straight, then maybe you should consider wearing your hair straight. It's not the, foolproof rule that you have to look exactly like them, but you want to make sure that you could stand next to them and fit in. So make sure you conduct your research to see the overall look and feel of the team, and you want your photos to pretty much resemble that same look. Must do number 2, select a current team member that resembles your desired look and print copies of her pictures so you can show the makeup artist or your sideline prep coach that you're working with. So the reason this is important is because you want to kind of take a look at the current girls on the team, maybe find someone that has your same skin tone or maybe the same hairstyle, and print pictures out, kind of study her poses, which is going to come up next, but then also really pay attention to her makeup and see how her makeup is done, and then bring those pictures to your photo shoot so that our makeup artist or whoever's doing your makeup will know what direction to go in for your look for your makeup. Must do number 3. Take notice of how the dancers pose in their team photo, individual pictures, and or swimsuit calendar, and then use those poses as a guide. So if you've never been in front of a calendar, or if you are not a seasoned model, then you're gonna wanna make sure that you print out poses and that you really get comfortable with the different poses before you get in front of the photographer. Go ahead, get in front of the mirror, look at yourself, look at your body, and practice poses. Make sure that you are doing poses that flatter your figure and flatter your body. Up next, which leads into this, using the pictures you found when looking at team photos, individual pictures, and or the swimsuit calendars, practice your posing. Pose in a way that accents and shows off your assets and hides your problem areas. And then of course, if you need any help with this, we have our Sideline Model 101 session, so we can definitely work with you on that. But again, you just have to practice. So if you are, let's say, square, like I am square, that's just my build, there's nothing I can do about it, I'm not gonna remove any ribs, I am square. So I am not going to want to pose straight on because it shows how boxy I am. So instead, I am going to turn a little bit so that you can see me more at an angle. So those are the things that you need to be aware of about your own body so that you can make sure that you adjust your posing accordingly. Another thing, some women have very thick arms and are very muscular or just are very wide through this area. So you want to be careful with any up posing because this area right here is accentuated and you're kind of showing how big and broad your arms are. So just be mindful of your own body. Another pet peeve of mine, let me just share this right now, throw this in really quick, is you want to make sure that all of your limbs and extremities are showing. So you don't want to do a pose like this because it looks like someone cut off your hands. So instead, you want to do something more like this because you can actually see your hands in the picture. I hope that makes sense. It's just a really small pet peeve of mine, and I get so annoyed when I see pictures of girls and, like, for example, like this, it looks like I have no hands. You want to make sure that you show your hands. My little thing. I don't know if anyone else cares about it, but just make sure that you practice your poses. Up next, determine the outfits, shoes, and jewelry, and make sure that you develop a plan of the order of clothes that you're going to put on during your actual shoot if you need to go shopping. So depending on what the requirements are of the team, which is something you definitely want to make sure that you research, if they want a swimsuit photo, you have to make sure that you have a swimsuit and that you take pictures in a swimsuit. Or they may say that they don't want swimsuits and they just want a casual look or something in a cocktail dress. You want to make sure that you follow their requirements and that you go shopping and that you have clothes that meet those requirements. You also want to be very mindful of the colors that you wear. Wear colors that complement your skin tone and that look good on you. If you're not quite sure what those colors are, put on some clothes and just look in the mirror. Or think about the colors that your friends often compliment you on when you're wearing certain colors of clothes. You just want to make sure that your patterns are not too busy and they're not too loud, and that you have bold colors, because normally those look really, really good and show up really well in photos. All right, next step here. Take a beauty day to polish your overall look. So go ahead and go get your nails done. Make sure that your hair is done. Take time on those small details. You want to make sure for your nails, most teams either want natural nail or French manicure. They don't want anything loud and bold. So that's another thing that you're going to want to research. And go ahead and get your nails professionally done. I would stay away from the press-ons, and the only reason I say that is because if during your photo shoot, let's say you only have 30 minutes or an hour, you're going to be rushing and you're going to be changing clothes really fast, and those press-ons pop off. They don't always stay on. So you just want to make sure that you don't have to worry about things like that. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of that. Also, you want to make sure that, you know, your hair is done. If there isn't going to be a hairstylist there, that you bring lashes if you need lashes. Take your makeup with you just in case the, you know, makeup artist can't find a good match with your makeup. Just be extremely, extremely prepared. Have your jewelry, all of that, your shoes already kind of planned and laid out in the whole process. And then, last but not least, when in doubt of your outfits, your shoes, your jewelry, or anything like that, feel free to just send us photos of you wearing those outfits, and we'll be more than happy to give you feedback before your actual big day. Another little tip that I want to kind of let you in on is that whenever you are doing photos, let's say in a swimsuit or a short dress or something that's going to show off your legs, anytime that you wear high heels, it's going to bring a lot of definition to your legs and make your legs look toned. So be very mindful of that. I always tell our girls to go ahead and wear high heel shoes, and then we can always crop the photo so that you can't really see their feet. So that's one thing that I definitely recommend. But again, if a requirement of the team says you know, they want you barefoot, then go ahead and be barefoot. So just make sure that you don't break the rules, that you're meeting the requirements, but at the same time, you always want to make sure that you look your best, and you can do that by being prepared, practicing your poses, going shopping, making sure that you get outfits that complement your figure, practice the posing to make sure you complement your figure once again, and all of this preparation. I know that I always say this, but proper preparation is key in any situation, and it's definitely key when it's time to get in front of the camera and start your photo shoot. So that's it. Hopefully those tips were helpful. If you have any other suggestions or ideas, please include them below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, please, and share it with your friends and family. Visit us on SidelinePrep.com. Email us at info@SidelinePrep. And please, please, please stay connected with us on all of the social media outlets. All right, that is all for now. Oh, one thing. We have a photo shoot coming up this weekend. I completely forgot. So if you happen to be in the area and you have not yet signed up for our photo shoot, feel free. I'll be sure to include the link below. All right, take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye.